So I noticed something pretty interesting when it comes to this whole Depp and Heard thing. There's been a big momentum shift, big time. Even the media is kind of forced to admit that something's going on here, and she may not be the poster girl that they were looking for when it comes to destroying people. So even if you just go to Twitter and just do a search her name, it's all kinds of backfiring her. I haven't seen any support for her at all. It's kind of crazy. And, with anybody else in a situation like this, it's constant kind of throwing dirt and mud on them. And, this guy is trash and he's got to go. Not in this case. In this case, the momentum has purely shifted to Depp's side. Because for one, his case is moving forward. It's incredibly hard to get a defamation case to move forward. And that's exactly what he did. That's bad news for her. And all of the headlines, when you go and look across Google searches and all that, they're all stuff like this. Kanye West, Amber Heard exposed 2020, year of vindication for Swift and Depp. Or you got stuff like this. And this is the one that's all over the news. This is everywhere. You can't get away from it. Amber Heard hired an investigator to find dirt on Johnny Depp, and it backfired. And I talked about that already. You had an investigator, looked through like 100 people, tried to dig up whatever he could on Depp, and all he found was stuff about him being a generous man and doing all kinds of nice things. And it seems to have swayed him so much that he ditched her and took all of his findings to the Daily Mail, who put it all out there. Like, this on top of the deposition tapes of her rolling her eyes and snacking and just not taking things seriously. Then you have, what is it? So it turns out she was cheating with Elon Musk and all kinds of stuff. We got the tapes coming out where she pretty much admitted that she could lie on him and get away with it. There's a lot of just nasty stuff out there. And, it's coming back. Karma's coming back for her. You see stuff like this. Johnny Depp's ex comes out and defends him. She doesn't need to do that, but she did. This looks bad for her. She looks crazy. And people, I think, are starting to kind of come and realize that, which I find awesome. So it's going to be really interesting when Aquaman 2, for example, does start to get closer to release and we get trailers. Like, are you going to see boycott Aquaman and stuff like that? Because this trial probably has a long way to go. I mean, they can't even really start it just yet because of everything that's going on that I can't talk about. So it's going to be a slow process, and it'll probably still be going on by the time that movie rolls around. You see this. This is what happens. L'Oreal draws flack for ties with Amber Heard. Hashtag boycott L'Oreal. Trends fire her now. People are upset about it. And what's funny is you see some shill sites trying to come out and defend her. You see stuff like this. Like, what is this? Johnny Depp strangled in his own lie against Amber Heard in court. And then you go to this one, some text message saying that, he wanted to take her out, which is out of context. The dude was mad, a text message versus her, taking his finger off and all this stuff. And it seems to be hurting her. Like I said, you see stuff like this. Amber Heard hints at being deeply affected by Johnny Depp, Elon Musk row. The Aquaman star shared another fun throwback picture, but what's grabbing eyeballs is the caption of Amber Heard's post. So she seems down. I mean, why wouldn't she be? That case is moving forward. The public has turned on her. There's very little support other than shill media, which even they are starting to move against her. Like I said, when I was looking up headlines, this is all I saw. The PI backfired. His ex comes out to help him. We have a momentum shift. And it's going to keep shifting against her. This is April 4th right here. Johnny versus Amber, not so heavily after. The changing terrain of a war between spouses that's lasted longer than the turbulent marriage itself. And this whole article is about just that. The pendulum shift between everyone going after Johnny to now it coming back to Amber Heard. And I find that fascinating because this is the first time this has happened. And I think the media is going to be forced to acknowledge that, hey, she might kind of be lying about quite a few things. And maybe, just maybe, that will start getting things to change and giving people a fair shake before we just throw them down a gutter hole. And maybe this will lead to some of those changes. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too optimistic. I'd like to see cancel culture come to an end. I think we'd be a lot better off for it, and I think the world would be a better place if that happened. Will that happen or not? I don't know. But this is a nice change of pace. It really is. It really is. All you got to do is go Google her name. You're going to see all kinds of headlines about backlash, this, blew up in her face, all kinds of stuff. Cases moving forward. Amber Heard's depressed. That's like the big thing that I saw. Just like when I highlighted the other day when she was drinking that boxed wine or drinking all that wine on Instagram because she was sad and upset. Oh, no. Oh, no. Anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Just a quick video. Hope your Saturday's going well. We'll be live streaming tonight, so make sure you show up. Should be a good time, as it always is. And that's it. I got nothing else. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you're staying safe and doing well. Let me know your thoughts on all of this. What do you think? Do you think the tide is shifting on this stuff? I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. Also, throw a like up if you would. Share the video. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.
Our time has come. For 300 years, we prepared. We grew stronger. While you rested in your cradle of power.